be driven by the desire to be healed. And you can't let nothing or nobody get in your way when you got a desire to be healed. Because people will talk you out of it. Mm-hmm. And even after God healed you, they will talk you out of it. Mm-hmm. Yes, Lord. So you have to be very careful of who you're talking to when you're talking about healing, because you want agreement in healing. You don't want nobody to come against you in that area.
That's right.
But you need agreement. That's why we have to be very careful of who we're talking to. You know, you don't want to talk to the wrong people, and then they talk you out of it when there's a snippet of doubt already. Did God really do this? So those ain't the people that you want to talk to. Okay? So what does hunger do? Anybody ever been hungry? Anybody ever had a hunger? Mm-hmm. I mean, naturally, we know when a person have a hunger, it's for what? For food. What for what? For something to eat. What? To satisfy our what? That emptiness, that void that's in us, to satisfy that hunger. Sometimes our mouth drool because what? We hungry. And the first sight of food, man, we go licking our lips and going through all of that thing. Because there is a hunger there. Now, we need to understand that hunger, when a person is hungry, it brings about what? A discomfort. It brings about what? A weakness. Why? Because of lack of food. So that's why it brings about a discomfort, and it brings about a weakness because of lack of food. Okay? But we should have the same drive when it comes to healing for those that need healing. And just because you ain't sick, you can still believe God for healing. Mm-hmm. I mean, you don't wait. You don't wait till something happens to believe God. You believe in God for healing when there ain't nothing going on. Why? Because he's the healer. What did he say? Seek my face. Seeking his face is believing him for healing, even though nothing ain't going wrong. Why do we wait till something happens before we want to seek him? Then we want to call up everybody. We want to call up mama and granddad, and mama, you call up this one, and you call up that one, and you call up this. They want everybody to call up everybody so that they can pray. So that they can pray. So you can get healed. But I don't care how much you call and how much you pray and how much you do what you're going to do. It's still going to require what? Your faith.
That's right.
It's still going to require your faith. The Bible says faith without works is what? Dead. It's still going to require your faith. The woman that had the disease with the issue of blood. What did Jesus tell her? He said, look. She said, if I know, but see, her faith is in action, because faith without works is dead. When she's moving and she's moving through the crowd and she's getting to him, she knew that she had to touch something. So when she touched him, the Bible says virtue went out of him. And he realized that somebody had touched him. But the crowd tried to, this people bumping up on you. But he said, no, somebody touched me. And he told the woman, said, look, your faith has made you whole. Mm-hmm. Your faith. It's your faith that got you healed. Mm-hmm. He said, the only thing you did was exercise your faith in me. And it's your faith that got you healed. And anybody getting healed today, it's their faith. Mm-hmm. It's their faith. It's their faith. Healing is in your mouth, in your heart, and in your faith. You got to speak it. You got to believe it. It just can't be no lip confession. It's got to come what? From the heart. Because out of the heart, the mouth do what?
Speaks.
So your healing is in your what? It's in your mouth. What? It's in your heart. What? And it's in your faith. And when you get them three combinations together, you're going to see the manifestation of the power of healing in operation. Man. Because God don't want nobody sick. What advantage are you to him being sick? Well, you could be an example that he's a healer.
Yep.
Yeah, you could be an example that he's a healer.
That's right.
Why? Because you trusted him. And no matter what people said, no matter how they came to me, people were talking all sorts of things to me. But I believe that God is the ultimate healer. And I know he heals because he says he's the healer of what? Every disease. So see, it's not in one little pocket. He healed this or he healed this or he healed this. No, he said, I'm the healer of every disease. It doesn't matter what it is. Say, if you got the faith to believe, I got the faith to heal.
That's right.